Just, I mean, it feels like the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's just been like you guys have been 1 or 2 timely hits away, and it felt like you got a lot of those tonight. Just to see guys come through it in moments when it mattered, just how good was that to see?
It's refreshing. You know, it's something that you got to learn to do. Sometimes it takes time, and when you're in a rut, you know, it kind of snowballs on you. So for some guys to step up and get some clutch knocks for us, you know, defensively we made the miscue in center field, but we ran some balls down. We did some things, you know, that I like to see. Guys weren't shying away from plays. They're, you know, it's like getting after it.
I think Bryce seemed a lot sharper with the breaking balls today than the last couple of weeks, but they still got to him a bit, and he had to come out in the 5th. Just what did you see from him overall?
Yeah, just, you know, kind of hit the wall, you know, and the legs were, he wasn't in his legs, so therefore he's missing up, and that's what happens, as you well know, is going to be, you know, arm side up, and you know, he just kind of hit that wall, and sometimes that happens, and you know, the bullpen came in. Davis's numbers don't look great, but they didn't hit the ball hard off of him. It just, you know, this Coors Field type thing with everybody has to play deep, the ball's carrying, it just opens up a lot of things. And it's hard as a brick. Everything, you know, that hits the plate area, the next time it's really fast. It's a hitter's paradise, to be honest.
I think that was both Alex and James's first homers since March 26. I think you know that they have as much power as anyone. Just to see them finally get one, just you think that will kind of get them going and back in that groove?
I think it will, and I surely hope that it does. But you know, both of them, I went to them. I said, "You weren't trying." They're like, "No, I wasn't." Oh, there you go. You know, you can't let that, because sometimes I'm like, "I know you're trying to do it," and so it was good to see those guys. That, you know, Tibbs was out in front. It was an off-speed pitch. I can't remember the count. He had a first pitch breaker that he was looking for, and you know, hopefully that'll get him going.
I think yesterday after you talked to the team, that I think the players stayed out there for a little bit and just spoke amongst themselves. And then before the game today, I think Alex took all the hitters down there and spoke to them himself. When you're in a little bit of a rut and you can still have players that can lead this team and have a player-led team like that, just how big is that for a team to keep staying positive?
Yeah, they get numb to coaches. You know, I was like that. Everybody that's played, but when it comes from a peer, hey man, I'm gonna hold you accountable. This is what we're gonna do. This is Seminole way. You know, it definitely makes a difference, and you know, it was good to see. And I loved our approach and attitude and everything that we did today.
Just after the breaks that Jonah got last weekend, to see him come in and shut them down the way he did, just how good was that to see?
Yeah, and again, in an environment in which it's a hitter's paradise. He kept the ball down, he threw all 4 for strikes, and you know, it was really good to see, because you know, it's a situation where tomorrow he can probably give us a little bit tomorrow. We still got Crowell and Baumeister and those guys down there.